You might be intimidated to learn new languages, but here's a secret: you're already speaking them. English contains so many words taken from other languages, so you've secretly been multilingual this whole time. Let's talk about one of the languages you already know. Spanish is everywhere, literally. You might be surprised that Spanish influence stretches all the way from the Mexican border to the Canadian one. Take the state of Montana. Its name comes directly from the word montaña, which means mountain in Spanish. You've heard the argument of whether it's Nevada or Nevada. The latter pronunciation is the Spanish adjective for snowy. But it doesn't stop at states. You've no doubt seen cities that start with common articles like el, la, los, las, or words like san or santa. Those are an easy indicator you're speaking Spanish. Los Ángeles, which as you know is short for El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora de la Reina de los Ángeles del Río de Porciúncula. Las Vegas, or the Meadows. El Paso, or the Pass. San Antonio, or Saint Anthony. Santa Cruz, Holy Cross. You've probably seen the menu at a tapas or a Mexican restaurant, so you already know what things like tacos and patatas are. But your Spanish knowledge doesn't stop there. Do you love or hate cilantro? Either way, you've been using the Spanish name for coriander this whole time. You've been saying that Mediterranean staple, oregano, almost like a native Spanish speaker, oregano. Okay, it turns out you know more than words. You know grammar rules too. You are a master of the diminutive suffix. That's why you've been turning words like burro and mojo into their tiny relatives, burrito and mojito. Now you're speaking my language, which is Spanish if you've forgotten. Let's talk about one place you might be surprised to find a lot of Spanish: among cowboys. The American Wild West has a rich mythology behind it, but many of those methods, customs, and words come from Spanish. They were brought north from Central and South America alongside Spanish colonialism. In fact, it was the Spanish who introduced horses to the Americas in the 1400s. So saddle in, buckaroos, and get ready for some vocabulary facts. Starting with that word. Did you think buckaroo was just some nonsense from the Old West? It's actually the anglicized version of vaquero, the term for people who ranched and herded cattle. You know, cowboys. And when you're riding your horse across somewhere like the Southwest, you'll see plenty of geographic features that come from Spanish. Keep an eye out for a mesa, a hill with a flat top. Its name comes from the Spanish word for table, for obvious reasons. But watch out for danger. Be careful of the steep drop into a canyon, another anglicized Spanish word, cañón. Is the breeze or brisa picking up? Hopefully there isn't a tornado forming. This weather phenomena takes its name from the Spanish word for thunderstorm, tronada, or the word to turn, tornar. Once you're ready to head out of the wilderness, perhaps you'll head to a town or pueblo. Maybe it will even be the city of Pueblo in Colorado. Any town will have public squares you can spend some time in. Maybe you know them as plazas, another Spanish word? And if you're in New York City, grab some refreshments at a bodega. These small independent grocery stores are named after the Spanish word for cellar, bodega. So, as you can see, the Spanish language is all around you. If you're intimidated about learning Spanish or any other language, try to remember this. Odds are you've already been speaking it the whole time. If you want to keep practicing the Spanish you already know, make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time!